drawing more VOCs. The first OC today is from Airisthetic on the Amino. But they have an Instagram, and that's what I'm actually crediting today. But they won the last Amino contest we had. We have a contest once a month where there's 2 winners who win free drawings, and they won the 2nd place, so they got this free drawing. And they said they liked this drawing, so I'm very glad about that because I was struggling really bad with the colors on this character. But they have a bio, so I should probably read that now. The name of this character is 𝐼𝐸𝐞𝐞. Her name's 𝐼𝐸𝐞𝐞, but her nickname is 𝐼𝐸𝐞. And Vondilla is the last name. Age 20. Personality, 𝐼𝐸𝐞�'s real name is 𝐼𝐸𝐞𝐞, but she prefers to be called 𝐼𝐸𝐞𝐞 since it sounds cuter for her. She's a straightforward person, which is why people tend to get offended by her. It doesn't usually affect 𝐼𝐸𝐞𝐞, but she sometimes regrets what she says. Because of that, 𝐼𝐸𝐞𝐞 is very silent when talking to new people. That's very relatable. 𝐼𝐸𝐞𝐞 came from a wealthy family, so money really isn't a problem for her. Since her parents' company will go to her brother, she strives to create a company that will compete with her parents' company. Even with the company rivalry, 𝐼𝐸𝐞𝐞 and her brother are still very close to each other. That is super cool. Okay, I love this story. I really do. I love this story so much because it's like a relatable sort of standpoint, but then also it's more evolved around like, I guess this she was born into the riches, but then she's like has a big work ethic, and she wants to like strive and make a company. I think that's really cool. I've never seen an OC story revolved around making a company or something like that, or more business oriented sort of thing. That to me, that's crazy, but it's actually really cool and a really good idea I didn't even think about. I didn't even once think about that would be an actual good idea for a story, and after reading that, I really think it is, because I think her design is so cute. I love the design. When I saw that little dress she was wearing, I thought it was really cute, but I ended up drawing it, and when I drew it, it started coming out looking more reddish pinkish. So the dress didn't come out looking like I expected it to, but I don't know why that happens sometimes. I think it's mostly because when I'm drawing from like a phone picture, and the phone picture usually looks odd because I took the picture like off of my screen, and the colors are sometimes a little messed up. But I'm glad that you like this drawing, and I had so much fun with it. I did try my best to make sure the hair looked more of like a pastel-y rather than it being really dark, because that's what they said. And I just had so much fun with that one. The next OC here is Madz Alice on the Amino. This was actually a commission, and thank you so much for commissioning me. Anyone who commissions me, honestly, it means so much to me, and I cannot even explain to you how much that really supports the channel and everything, and it means a lot. So thank you so much for showing me all that support. And they have a bio for this character. This character's design is absolutely adorable. It's like punk, but it's also like cute and adorable. My goodness, I just love the like comparison of the cuteness mixed with the punk sort of look, or gothic look, I guess. Let's see. Her bio here says her name is Alice. She's a vampire who is very caring and a little insane, but she likes to keep a distance from others. She doesn't starting to know. I'm not sure. I think that's like a misspell. I'm a little confused. Oh, she doesn't know, or is starting to know. I think I get it. It's doesn't/starting to know. That makes more sense now. She wears a lot of punk and goth clothing, but is very girly when you get to know her. That is so cute. I like the idea of her wearing like punk and like gothic clothing, but then also she can show her feminine side and be really, really girly and really like bubbly if she wanted to be. And it doesn't really like, she doesn't have to be one or the other. She can be a mix of both. And I think that's really cool and really good idea. So when I was drawing this one, I wanted to make sure she looked really happy and really like, I don't know, like she could just be a really likable person, someone you'd want to hang out with, which usually is what you get when someone's like more of a cute sort of feminine type. They're usually really bubbly, and I think that's super cute. So that's what I was going for, and I hope it does look right. I was trying a lot with the boots. The boots I see there look like they have like really high, they're like, I don't know what they call those. What are those boots called? I don't know. The ones that have like those platforms. Are they platform shoes? I'm not entirely sure. But I thought those looked so cute. I thought that was such an original idea to have those huge boots. So I wanted to make sure they stood out and they looked really large compared to the rest of the character. So that's what I was going for with this. I love the hair colors, by the way. the brown mixed with the pink and the blue. I did make them look a little bit more like vivid than the original drawing. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to, but I did go for what I thought the colors were supposed to be because they were drawing with like a more traditional setup and the lighting was different. So I was trying my best to figure out how to move that over into my digital drawing. I hope it's accurate. I was trying my very best with this one. I was having a lot of fun with it though. I spent a long time on it. Next up is Agbravery. They won the raffle. If you guys know, there's a raffle up on the Flying Pings app, though that's going to be ending soon and the raffle's going to be going over to the Amino, but that Flying Pings app is going to be have a lot of fun, like drawing little mini games and stuff like that, and a way to post your art that is from the drawing game and whatnot. So I hope you guys will download that app and check it out. That update's going to be coming soon. And they have this OC here, which I thought was super cute. It was supposed to be like a little android sort of robot girl, I suppose, and it reminds me a whole lot of Detroit Become Human. I love that game. I played through it, and I just really, really love that game and the story. So this is the first thing it reminded me of was Detroit Become Human. If you guys know about that game or if you like it, please do let me know in the comments because that is just something I really, really love. Let me see. They have a bio here. Their name is 𝐾𝐸𝐺. 𝐾𝐸𝐺 is a cyborg from an unknown planet in the year 2068. Okay, that went totally different direction than I expected. I was expecting it to be on Earth. No, it came from another planet. She is 15 and grew up an only child. Oh, these robots grow? They grow from babies? That's crazy. In a very strict household, at 14 her parents kicked her out, gave her 500 and a stack of clothes. Therefore, she's kind of a rebellious girl. To make up for that, for what her parents didn't let her do. That's interesting. Okay, so this is apparently a robot from another planet, and these robots actually have offspring that are babies and grow up. So that is very interesting to me. I've never heard of cyborgs or robots that did that sort of thing. So that sounds really cool. And one thing that's interesting about this character is these characters' hands, they look like robot, like what you'd imagine like robot like hands would look like, that they look like that. And I'm like, that's pretty interesting. I've never seen a robot design that actually had arms like that. So I was pretty shocked by that. It looked like a lot of fun to draw. So I was pretty hyped to get to drawing this one. Though I feel like I shaded this with way too much blue. I always go overboard when I'm shading with blue, and that's why everything looks so bluish. Like her hair looks pretty blue rather than being completely gray. So, I mean, I hope you like it. I tried my very best with it. I was struggling a bit with like the shading because I just like going overboard with blue. Next up here is 𝐼𝐈𝐍 the Fern on Instagram, and this one, let me explain. I was going through Instagram on the Flying Pings hashtag to see what you guys were posting of like the OCs, and I saw this little drawing of a little giraffe with balloons tied to their neck. And it didn't say anything on the picture. There was no description or anything. It just had the Flying Pings hashtag. So I was like, it must be someone's character they wanted me to draw, or there was just like a joke when they just like hashtagged me into it, because it looked like a very simple little sketch. And I just thought it was so cute. I was like, oh my goodness, I would love to try turning that into a drawing because I love giraffes and I just wanted to see what that would look like. So I decided to go with it, even though I wasn't entirely sure if they really meant for me to draw that, but they used the Flying Pings hashtag, so I decided to take advantage of that and just try it anyway. With this character, little guy, I really was excited about it because I've always been obsessed with giraffes for the longest time. The first time I was obsessed with giraffes was probably when I was like a really little kid, because I remember we'd go to the zoo and I was always so hyped to see them because I always thought they were such weird animals because they're just so big and so tall and have those super long necks, which is very odd in the animal kingdom, I mean, honestly. So that's probably why they stood out so much to me. And we're all done. If you want to get an OC drawn, all you have to do is leave a link in the comment box to your OC, or use the Flying Pings hashtag on DPN or Instagram, or just check out the description because all the information on how to get drawn is there. You can go join the Amino as well, and if you join the Amino, you can post your OC up there as well. And I always accept them from there, and I accept the comments as well. I make sure to go through them. And if you want to commission me, please do. It's down in the description where you'll find the link, and I really, really appreciate anyone who commissions me. It really means so much to me. I can't thank you guys enough. It really supports me. Thank you guys so much for watching.